Good morning, everyone. Put the mic in this morning. It's too early in the morning to talk loud, so throw the mic in here. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Early in the morning to talk loud, so check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. I think this mic is working. It's not the best mic, but hopefully it works. I'm going to do like a abstract flower floral arrangement. I got all these colors from yesterday, so I'm going to start off with like a yellow background. Really light yellow. I'm mixing white yellow. We'll start with like a yellow undertone here. The way I look at art is like whatever you put your mind to, you should be able to create. Even if you're not a good sketcher, you should give it a try. Trying to motivate you to get your. I think you could become an artist. You don't realize it. By just throwing colors up here. So I want to do flowers. So usually flowers have some leaves. So here's my background. So let's start by throwing just some green up here. Any kind of green. The paint I'm using is very cheap. So you should, like, if you got two different greens or a bunch of different greens, you should kind of mix another color. Let me show you what I'm doing here. I had this green here, but it's really weak by itself, so I grabbed some of this other green to mix in it. And you can even grab some kind of blue in there. So it makes the color a little stronger. And let's just put some, put some green in here. Kind of blending it into the yellow a little bit. Let's grab a different green. I have this light green here, which is kind of cool. Let's put a different green in there with that too, because I want to have like some different tones, okay? I'm not trying to, think of what leaves look like. I'm just like throwing the green up there, okay? Let's bring some of them to the edge, because when I do clouds, I like when they come from the sides, So far, so good. Let's put another color down here at the bottom. All right. Well, now you get the picture. I kind of mixed the greens to get all these different tones. take we'll take a little black. Take a little black now, and we'll add some shadows in here. I'm just trying to create something like without about it. Just throwing color up here. Hope these end up looking like shadows or something. Just a dark color. It's some mood, you know, on the leaf. Blend it in. This is just a morning. I just woke up, so I'm like, well, let's do something easy where I don't have to think, you know. So, wow, that's looking good. Let's throw some color up there now. Let's throw some color. So, I'm going to start with, I got some violet here. It's pretty light. It's a light color. So, let's just throw a little color up here and see what happens. It's abstract, so don't think about making a flower. I'm just kind of throwing the color up there, and we'll let it mix here and there. It's a nice color. I might add a little blue to it to get a different tone. Gets different tones in there. Let's try red. Red is like a really strong color. It'll really pop. If you don't want your red so bright, just add a little white to it to tone it down a little. We'll try a little bit over here and see, like, see how bright it is. This is a pretty good abstract piece for someone to start off. You can see how I'm doing it. Like, for me, the trick to make it, you know, don't make them look like flowers, because the viewer is gonna know that whatever they see in the painting. I'm trying to keep the red small because it really can take the viewer's eye away. Maybe we can make small little like blossoms here. All right, let's try a different color. I'm not really big on. Let's try some blue. like blue flowers, they're pretty cool. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. I got some kind of turquoise here. Let's try some turquoise. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Starting to take shape. Kind of like it. It's an easy morning painting. No thinking. You just let the brush do the work, and I think it's going to come out looking pretty good. There's a lot that I'm going to do to it. I'm going to do, some shading and highlights, and once I get all the color up here, we'll do some blending. I like to blend, see? Blend some of that green back into the first, see? Once I get all the color up, I'll do a little blending. Because I'm putting it on thick, so it should stay pretty wet. Light color, so I'm putting some like white in here as well. Titanium white. Like background color. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I think it's looking pretty good. We're just throwing color up there. You could also, you know, put a blended color up there, but I'm going to blend other colors on top of these here in a second. But if you blend colors in at the same time as you're doing it, that's fine. Let's get some, I need some yellow and orange in here. Let me make some orange. It's looking pretty good for something that's so easy to do. Do I got everything? I think I got everything covered now. So what I'm going to do is clean the brush now, and we're going to do like a little blend. Okay. So I rinse my brush off, and oh, I didn't get anything up there. We'll put some a light color up here. Maybe need dark color up there. All right, it's looking good. I'm going to try some more darker green now on these green areas. Just to add more shadows. And this is phthalo green. Do 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 do. Ugh, I'm a little tired this morning. I'm gonna try to add some light in here now. shadows. I'm liking it. Liking it a lot. Let's add some shadows now. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. At this point in the painting, I'm keeping the brush kind of wet so I can still blend a lot of this color in. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to do some more light now. I'm going to get a smaller brush. I pretty much did all that whole painting with one filbert brush. So you don't need a lot of brushes for art like Barbara. Thank you. It's my morning apps floral. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like it too. I'll probably put a hint of some straight lines in here to give it some depth. Before it's all done, I need some more white here. I'm going to put like highlight a lot of this color now. I'm actually going to grab some yellow ochre for the darks on this yellow. It really works good. If you saw my palette, I'm using all this is the cheapest paint you could buy here. This is all this is stuff you can get anywhere. It's Liquitex Basics acrylic. But if you mix the paint with other colors, you can get pretty decent some pretty decent colors. we'll put a little some highlights in here on some of this stuff. I'm using a wet brush so it kind of blends into it. Saying the light's gonna from the right here. So I used the yellow ochre on this yellow. Watch, I'll put a little bit of this yellow ochre on the shadow side. It really helps the, it gives the yellow a shadow. I really don't have much yellow in here, do I? That's all right. See how I added all these dark shadows? Well, I'm going to take a wet brush now and really blend them into the color a bit. All right. Very cool. So here's a good example. See how I got white here? The light's hit here, then we got a light green. So let's put some dark green right here. And it should give this thing cool properties here. Going from light to dark underneath. Very cool. All right. All right, I'm going to put some stems now. Some kind of stems. We'll see how they come out. For that, I'm going to use, if I can find it, my angle brush. A cool brush, this angle brush. It's good for making like straight lines and stuff. I'm kind of leery about putting lines in here, but let's see what happens. I'll start with a few over here on the side and I think it's going to help the painting out. I won't put too many because it's going to give the painting some perspective, you know. I think it'll be fine. If you don't overdo it with these lines, I think this is something anybody could do, even if you've never tried painting before. If you saw the did this, I think you could do it. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right. I don't want any lines because, I think it looks cool with the lines that they look like twigs and stuff, but I don't want to overdo it. Let's see how it looks from straight on here. There you go. There's a nice abstract piece that I think anybody could do. This paint you could buy too. This is that acrylic paint. You could buy this at Michael's. I mean, it's Liquitex Basics acrylic. So, and when this dries about a week, I'll put a varnish on it, a glossy varnish, and man, that's going to look awesome. The trick is to try and get some shadows in here. Like I'd put dark here and light here. Once you get all your colors in, then you can do your darks. You need dark to make the other colors look vibrant. So I don't even think I put enough shadows in there, but there you go, guys. I appreciate you watching this morning. I gotta actually go get more canvas. I don't have it unless I do a paint over. I did a paint over the other day. I just painted over an old. And if you're a new subscriber, I appreciate it. I pretty much paint every day. I mean, I have over 1,100 on YouTube on my channel, so I just started doing these abstract paintings just recently because I'm practicing. The more you practice, then you come up with your own style, and then you just got to give it a try. This is one I think you do right off the bat. Anybody could do this. Follow what I just did, man, and it's a great painting there. Hang it up over your fireplace. People will go, wow, you did that? The other thing is when you sign your name, when I sign my name, I use this fluid paint, okay? It's made by Liquitex. It's Mars Black. And it flutter off the brush. It's already liquefied for you. So you can sign your name a little easier okay, with the way the paint is already kind of wet. There you go. Sign your name, hang it up over your fireplace, and you got a cool painting. Nadja, how you doing? Sabine, hey, good to see you. I woke up and wanted to do something, so there we go. I gotta go get some canvas, or I'm gonna have to paint over something today. We got everybody from Germany today. I wonder what time it is over there. I got 3 likes already. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to end this one and get ready to do another one. I'm going to eat some quick. Nadia, good to see you. Thanks for all the likes, everybody.